All right, Shalom. All right, before we get started, want to turn and face the east, which is this way, and want to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Want to give double honors to my elder apostles, Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the Akim of Great Millstone, pushing his truth throughout the four corners in these last days. Shalom. All right, and as you can see, I'm back at the levee on LSU. I'm gonna pan it around, let you see the sunset. Let you see the work of the Lord. Alright. But yeah, back out here again, and wanna speak on the signs of the times. Alright. And which we know the one of the main pieces of prophecy is that RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Alright. Which after that it's pretty much over with for Babylon the Great, America. All right, but bear with me, I'm about to get the precept. This Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, Yahweh, and there is none like me. All right, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done. And Salakia Akim, I'm gonna be using this tablet for right now until I have my Bible back. All right, back out here. All right, and this Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. All right, which we know the scriptures was written over 2,000 years ago. All right, and back when the prophets, the ancient prophets, which are back here today. All right, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, all right, Esdras, all right, all those prophets are back today. John, all right, all those, Elisha, all right, or Elijah, all right, which we know Elijah was Abba Bivens, all right. But all those ancient prophets back then that was receiving those visions and writing these prophecies down, all right, we preaching that same song, all right, we singing that same song that they were singing back then, all right, which proves the prophets are back, all right, and it says calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executed my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. I have pursued it, I have purposed it, I will also do it. Hearken unto me, ye stout-hearted that are far from righteousness. All right, and that's a message to the Lord's people, who are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, falsely so-called, who are Israelites. All right. And what you have the prophets doing is declaring the end. This the same prophecies back then being brought back out now. All right, in this in Babylon the Great, America. All right, in these modern times. All right, but now in these modern times, when you go to Revelation 5:5, it tell you that Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach, he opened the understanding of the scriptures, all right, to the prophets. All right, and it says, calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executeth my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it, I will also do it. All right, so all the prophecies in these scriptures will come to pass. All right, and it says, "Hearken unto me, ye stout-hearted that are far from righteousness," which we know that the whole elect, you know, we used to be stout-hearted, but we woken up to this truth. All right, and Abarat our Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. All right, but 2/3 of our people are going to continue to be stout-hearted, and they're going to die in their sins. All right, and it says, all right, and it says, Isaiah 46:13, I bring near my righteousness, it shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry. All right, and that's why the Lord sped up the times which we in. All right, it's going on 2022. All right, and all hell done broke loose. All right, Babylon the Great is hanging on by a thread. All right, and you see how the Lord done shortened the times. And it says, and I will place salvation in Zion for Israel, my glory. All right. So salvation only given to the Israelites, the whole elect, that is. And salvation is nearer than what we believe. All right. If you're watching the prophecies. All right. This 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and how you measure the times by studying the scriptures and watching the prophecies that's happening in the earth. All right, paying attention to the news. All right, and it says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, and we know it's about that time. All right, and it says, therefore, when there shall be seen the earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So like I'm reading over. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right. So all these prophecies was written from the beginning. All right, in the ancient times. That's why the Lord. That's why the Lord said, roughly paraphrasing, it wasn't time back then when the prophets and everything was like, is you gonna restore the kingdom to Israel right now? Back in the Roman Empire. All right, but it wasn't time. All right, now it's time. And it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And it says, and everyone that shall be saved you shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. All right. And bring and prophesying, you showing your faith by your works. All right. This Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. Well, I'm gonna read the next part. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage. The same as you see in modern times. I'm gonna pan the camera. And they just had a football game by LSU too. All right. So what they doing at that football game? They what Jake doing at the football game? He's eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage. All right. All right. 2/3 of our people not worrying about, in the rest of the world, they not considering the times. All right. That's why the Lord send his prophets out here day and night, so it can be no excuse. So for you 2/3 of our people, it's gonna be no excuse when destruction comes. All right. And it says Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. It's gonna catch the world by surprise. It's not gonna catch the hopeful elect by surprise, because the hopeful elect we watching and praying daily. And that Revelation 12 and 12 not gonna catch the men of the Lord by surprise. When Esau, so-called white man, come down with that great wrath, we already see it coming. We waiting on Esau. I'm going back to 2nd Ezra 9. All right, but like I said, we waiting on Esau to go ahead and make his move with the RFID chip. All right, the mark of the beast. So we light years ahead of Esau. And we're gonna see when that flood come. Well, let me get it real quick. This let's see which time. This Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. All right. So the men of the Lord, we rejoicing in these times. Right. And it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, which we know the sea represents peoples and kingdoms and nations, all right, countries. And that woe means destruction, death, woe. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right. And you people think it's bad now with with the jab. Just just wait. Real soon, it's about to get worse. All right, Esau about to come down with that full wrath. And cause why? He knows that he have a short time. All right, Esau seeing the chariots of the Lord. All right, he see World War III about to happen. That prophecy about to happen. All right, he see the Israelites waking up to who they are. All right, and I'm gonna jump down. 15. Revelation 12 and 15. And and the uh, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman. All right, that he might cause her to be carried away of that flood. All right, and that's what's the power. That's the power of Esau. All right, lies, deception. All right, his propaganda. That's his poison. All right, which Esau uses his unrighteous decrees. All right, and his his the internet and everything. All right, and in modern times, Esau can fabricate stuff and chop up videos and try to demonize the men of the Lord. All right, try to cast the truth off as evil. All right, and it says, and the earth helped the woman, and the woman represents the Israelites, the elect. All right, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out of his mouth. All right, and how is the earth helping the woman? All right, through history. All right, through through the news, through the internet. All right, you got other nations that's that have artifacts and stuff like that backing up the Israelites. What we saying? All right, and stuff like that. All right, history and the scriptures go together. All right, but the prophets, we took over the internet. I'm gonna walk up, so bring it up. All right, but the prophets, the men of the Lord, we took over the internet. All right, which the internet is in the scriptures. That's prophecy as well. Prophecy fulfilled. All right, and it says, and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. All right, and that dragon represents Esau. All right, Esau's whole power structure, the whole NATO and the EU. All right, with Babylon the Great, America sitting on top. It's the ancient Roman Empire all over again. This Revelation 12 and 17, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. All right, and you see that now. All right, Esau constantly taking down the men of the Lord videos. He trying to demonize us. He's coming for us. All right, and it didn't. Not only that, it say Esau coming for the remnant. Or that dragon is coming for the remnant. Right. And that remnant represents the whole elect. Right. And it says, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Right. That's why Esau coming at the whole elect. Because we came back into the knowing of who we are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. Alright. And we exposing this devil Esau, the so-called white man, for what he's doing on the earth. Since we're here, I'm about to get the Revelation 13. All right. Yes.